So it starts off with Jinwoo and the rest of the hunters finding out that this dungeon is not an easy lick. And all I know is that if I was one of the people that voted to not go into this temple, I would have been fessed. Cause as soon as shit goes left, I'm supposed to rely on these frauds? Oh nah! A perfect example is Shorty right here. She is our only healer on the squad and she's currently in the Yamcha position. And not only that, you got the nerve to rock the orange hair look like Orihime and be selling like this? You put Orihime in this situation and I'd bet a whole parlay that she'd have everyone in this bit healed in seconds. But I can't front, I'm not even gonna get on Shorty top like that. Cause even though she's putting up Tony Snow numbers, she is very gorgeous to me. Then we got this dude who's like a speed magic type. Bro's out there talking about, I'm pretty confident in my speed. Like bro, who's gonna tell him? That speed got you in a D-rank dungeon, buddy. Like I'm pretty sure Phantom could dust this man in a race. All I gotta do is put 10 donuts at the finish line and he's fleecing him. He zooms to the door only to get eviscerated with the Superman laser beams, leaving us to see that bro had the worst feats of all time. Them hoes were so trash that he didn't even want to take them to the afterlife. It's all good, bro. We all know them shits was fake anyways. The rest of the hunters see how the speedster got cooked, and if he couldn't get out, they know they are free eats, free munchies, delectable licks. They are not getting out of here. Jinwoo, being the only person in this group that is actually useful, figures out that this dungeon has rules equipped to it and makes everyone bow to the ground. My dog was out there breaking down that dungeon like he was fresh off a 48-hour playthrough of Batman Arkham Asylum. Now that's tough! But y'all know there's always that one person in the group that is always a straight D-head. Cause this man sees the statue's expression change, and his first thought was to get up. Like my dog, what are you doing? I should have known from the first episode that once I seen him with this trash ass cut, that neither him or his barber cares about his life. But once they got up, the Guardian took that as immediate disrespect, and he's like, it's not enough to shame them, I gotta take these niggas' life. But he starts walking towards them looking ready to violate, and I'm telling you, these dudes are not meant to be hunters. Cause this NPC starts praying to the Guardian thinking that this is their only way out, and once the Guardian seen that, he immediately got on diabolical timing. He squashes the NPC, turning him into a pool of red Kool-Aid. The hunters see how this man got crushed by 10,000 tons of force on some Poe vs. Tai Lung shit, and they hit the jets. But this dumbass kid ends up running up to the wrong spot, and I'm happy as hell to say that this is where his hunter career ends. Cause the Guardian was wondering why this man with this whack ass cut was in his section. Bro hit him with the
who the fuck is this nigga?
And took that boy out with the stealth takedown. Press Y to interact. That boy didn't even see it coming. But we get back to Jinwoo and his girl, and he's about to put up another Hall of Fame performance. Cause he figures out that the only way to not wake up at a Juice WRLD concert is to stand in front of these statues playing instruments. So they get in front of the statue, and it's clear to me that they don't want my guy to get any cheeks today. Cause the statue can only be occupied by one person at a time. I know that boy Jinwoo is mad as hell, cause he's about to be a virgin for the rest of his life. So he starts zooming to the statue, but just like Dwight Howard, the Guardian is really on meat right now. He's playing better defense than Zion when somebody gets near his plate, but somehow my dog managed to UI Goku his way out of the attacks. He ends up crawling to the statue, just barely making it. But there's just one problem. They nerfed my dog. This had to have been the fastest fall off I've ever seen. Shit was a faster fall off than Little Baby, Roddy Ricch, and G-Herbo combined. But unfortunately, it gets worse. Because as they're resting, the Guardian spawns an altar in front of them. And just look at these NPCs. Their ass is clueless. Somebody get them a map. But of course my dog Sung knows exactly what to do. He's carrying these bots so hard that the bag is about to break. He's literally moving like me when I be playing Call of Duty. I be having 15 kills while my squad has 0.
Try!
But they all end up going towards the altar, and then suddenly the guards start walking towards them. Jinwoo tells them that all they have to do is stare at them and they'll be safe. But this just proves what I've been saying this entire video. All these hunters are some frauds. They're literally all moving like Peter Quill right now. Straight salesmen. Because as the Guardians get closer, these niggas start panicking. Shorty let the pressure get to her and she runs off. And once I saw that, I'm like, nah. They're cooked. So eventually 2 other people end up leaving, and now the squad is down to 4 people. This dude starts babbling about his trash ass family. Like, bro, we do not care. Get your lame ass out of here. And because they have blind spots, the Guardians are 100% going to grease them. So Sung tells this NPC to take Juhi and leave, leaving my dog to fight all these Guardians by himself. This is really some Captain America against Thanos' entire army type shit. Jinwoo gets ready to take his last stand, but I'm not even gonna lie, I cannot show that hoe on YouTube, cause they will definitely be greasing me. And why, you ask? Nobody knows. But what I do know is that after my dog put up insane Hall of Fame numbers, he can only be thinking one thing.
One thing. All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had.